Hello, my friends from YouTube. Today I'm going to be doing the second version of the Tiny by Mighty little bag. Pretty much this is all you're going to be needing: the zipper pull, the lining, the outside fabric, and some interface. So this one has different measurements. This one is 10 inches. The other one was 10 and a half. The reason why I made this one's 10-inch is because the interface that I use, let's see if I can show you right here, is 10 inches wide. So when I cut a 3.5-inch strip like this, I can use the lining and the main fabric because that's 20 inches wide, so that's why I did it like that. The other way with the 10 and a half, I had to cut it the other way, and it was not a waste, but I had a lot of pieces left over like this. So we'll go ahead and get started on making the bag. I'm not going to put handles on this one. That's another different thing that I have. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to use, as you can see, I have already attached the swivel and I've already attached my label. And this little piece over here is 2 inches, and then I'll put I put the dimensions on the description box below, but it's pretty simple. So then we get the zipper, and this zipper is 12 inches long. So this one is 10 by 3.5, and this one is 12 inches long, and I put it with the teeth down. Then we put this right here and we clip it. Let's clip it, make sure that we start on the end like that. And this one is a number 5 head. It's just because I didn't have any other ones, but on the other ones I put number 3. So put this inside. And then we just make sure that this is matched right here like this. And all 3 layers should be showing when we're going to go sew. So I'm not even going to show you how to sew it because that is on the other video already. On the main one, the Tiny by Mighty, which I'm going to put like a tag at the end of the video so you can see. So then I go and sew a stitch here like around 1/8 of an inch. So I've already stitched. Now we open this, we press it with the fingers and then press it with the iron and top stitch. Okay, I have top stitch the little bag. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the zipper. For this you need a little practice. So I've attached the zipper. It's incredible how easy it is with a fork. Now I kind of like this number 5 zipper. Is a lot easier to open and close. So now I'm going to open this like this just a little bit, now that I'm happy with the way the zipper went in. And I'm going to turn this little bag like this, put the swivel inside, put this a little bit closer, and then we're going to close it this way. Of course we have to trim that little zipper. Make sure that all these little corners, it's kind of like the same as the other bag. It's actually exactly the same. You just have to make sure that all the corners match. And leave the lining open a little bit so that way you can turn your bag like that. So this is how it looks. I have sewn already except for this section right here. And now I'm going to go ahead and trim this zipper. I'm going to make the little corners. I'm going to use this ruler, 1/2 inch right there. As you can see right here, there's a stitch and there's a stitch, and that's where I put it. And over here, I get it all the way to the end and then on the stitch. Because maybe that wasn't too clear on the other video. Then here, I put it on the stitch, the 1/2 inch, and on the stitch. Same over here, except this part does not have a stitch, so we bring it all the way to the end, and it's 1/2 inch. So when we open and sew the bag, I think I need another pen. When we open and sew the bag, it will be 1 inch. I have to look for my other friction pen because I love those friction pens. This one will work. Same over here. So now when you open it like this, that mark should be if you did the correct measurements, should be matching. Gonna trim this like that, open it up, and stitch right there on all 4 sides. Okay, so we have our little bag with all 4 little legs already sewn. So now we just trim that little piece, trim it off. If you put the open seams, it's easier to sew through it. See? Okay, and I have this opening. We're going to turn it. I have this zipper open, of course. If not, we cannot turn it. See what it looks like. It's a little bit difficult because it's so little, you know, it's so small. We're going to bring it in gentle so we don't rip it. Be gentle. Let me get this little piece out. The swivel. Coming out. Then we have to press it so it won't look all raggedy. Have the little corner, the other little corner. You turn it, and we have our, and then we just got it. I stitch it by hand. This little piece right here, I stitch it by hand. Get all the little threads out of there. This label just frays. I think I'm going to get different labels next time. And so there it is. Then we push the little zipper head over here a little bit out. Also, before I show the picture, see how nice it matches when you open them seam and make them little squares perfectly matching. If you have, this one only has this one that's supposed to be matching because on this side it doesn't have the other line, but that's very nice when it matches like that. people that sew know how difficult that is to, you know, make it match like that. It's really nice. See, my hair fits in there and still has room. Cute. And this one is the little baby for, I have this one. By the way, they're all going to be on Etsy. This one has an extra wide bottom. And then also has the string bag. See, like that. This one has the string bag with the cute little tabs. This is the string bag.